Felipe, good luck. I am sipping a coffee. Thank you for asking, Orangi. I get asked all the time, am I sipping? I always say yes, I'm sipping a coffee. I didn't, yeah. Cheers. Go E4. E4, let's go. All right. What do you want to play? Move number 2. Yeah, 928. What do you like to do against the Sicilian? Are we going here? Are we going here? We have lots of aggressive options against the Sicilian. Knight f6. Well, that's illegal for me, but I assume you mean knight f3. There we go. Okay, okay. Standard Sicilian setup. Knight c6. All right, we'll just play an open Sicilian. The sharpest. The Lowenthal variation. The other name it has is the Kalashnikov, which is a pretty cool name. I actually started playing it because I thought it was a cool name myself. I'm targeting this weakness on d6. Like, now my knight's gonna hop right here. Check. Just an even trade, but I have an argument that I have the bishop pair and some dark squares. Maybe we'll queenside castle. Trade of the queens, sure. I like the bishop pair. But you'll notice black is developed pretty fast, so. Knight c3 seems automatic. Bishop d3 to stop this seems automatic. Where have I been? I was playing a poker thing in Vegas. That was part of where I've been. Otherwise, I hibernate in the winter like a bear. Want a queenside castle, I think. I can put more pressure by just queenside castling, then the rook is immediately in the game. It's tempting to take that knight because that's going to be a double pawn. I mean, we can try to calculate it. I'm just going to do it. Black can defend it. It's true. But that doesn't defend it. Snip. And that's why queenside castling was worth it, because the rook's already in position. F3. Felipe doesn't see my bishop. Snip. And now what do we do with this rook? Good habits. Rook he1. Use all the pieces. I have a cheeky move next. It's going to be pawn to h4. If you can guess why I'm going to play it, that's nice. It's good to set up these tricks. I'm playing h4 first. Why did I play h4 first? So I didn't telegraph what I had planned. And what do I have planned here? Hurry up, chat. h4. g4 and h5, that's right. Jason, yes. g4, and we have a successful pawn storm. But if I played g4 first and then h4, more likely that black would have caught it. So just a cheeky maneuver. I'm gonna take that. Protect. Oh, that was another trap. Now the knight can't go back. So you're gonna lose a second minor piece. Now we gotta convert. I'm not in a rush to eat that knight, so I'm gonna go h6 to introduce back rank mating ideas. Now I eat. Now I double. I'm threatening mate if the rook moves off the back rank. Bring the king in for some exercise. Bring the knight in. Preparing to put the rook here or here. Check. Now the king has no squares and I'm setting something up. Check. I could take here and be a happy guy, but I'm looking for mate. Check. King's got to go back to f8. And then the final move at h7. Losing my voice from all this commentary. Holy smokes. Oof, what a day. Working really hard here. Hey, Grey Knight. Tristan Vision, good luck. The Scandy. I usually like to take the pawn when it's offered in case they recapture the queen. It's nice to attack a queen early on. This is a gambit by black. I'm gonna accept the gambit just to experiment and try to complete development and be happy with an extra pawn. That move I don't mind because I go knight c3 defending my bishop and hitting the queen. Now I go d4 hitting the queen. This is why I like playing against aggressive queen plays. I mean, what am I looking at here? Okay. Take me, please. You're not gonna take me? Okay. I'm gonna kick you out. I'm gonna attack. And I'm not done attacking, I'll tell you that. Whoa! Hey! Where did that move come from? Uncalled for. But I think I can come up with something. I think I got a little something up my sleeve. This is sharp, very sharp. No, so for example, bishop takes knight, pawn takes, knight takes, forking the queen and the rook. There might be queen b7, and I can go queen f3. But instead, I'm gonna try a different flavor. I'm gonna take first, same thing. I'm gonna go queen f3. Hoping for this, and I'll have my own counterattack with queen c6 check. The other moves might have been good too, but under, you know, it's 3-minute blitz, gotta pick something. That's it. That's a good move. But I still want to be pretty aggressive here. So I'm gonna go check. And I'm hoping you shift the king this way. Exactly. Now, I know everyone wants to play bishop f4 and win the queen. I know you all want to do that. And it's a good move. But I'm going to play something different. What move am I going to play here? Bishop f4 is great. It wins the queen. Thumbs up. But I want to convert efficiently. Well done, Latin and Blonde. I'm going to go knight b5 check. Forking the queen and the king. And after the recapture, I'm going to place my queen on b7. And is that checkmate? It looks like it. Everything's defended. Yes. Yay. We'll take it. In case you're curious, in this position, black takes. I wasn't entirely sure I was winning. I was going to go check. King here. check. And you might think, oh, white's winning now. It's going to be mate. The king. There's rook d6. I was ready for that. But I was looking at this variation. And I was like, this is totally messy. I'm glad my opponent didn't play it. It should still be good for me. Because I thought the queen ran out of squares. But to be honest, I didn't see an 87. Everything else is winning. It's all complicated. I thought this was forced. I'd just win the whole board. 97, then I gotta go queen here. It's a little messier than what I would like. I'm up the exchange, but my king's a little loose. Yeah, that's with perfect play by black. But still, I didn't play the best line. I just played a fun line. All right. Against e5. Let's play c3. I don't think I've done it much. I just want to build a center with the pawns. Actually, exactly like this. Why is building a center good? Well, black traded their e pawn for the d pawn, but I have my c pawn backing it up, so I haven't lost my center. And you're going to see why having a center matters after f4. Because I can start... Black gave up some space by releasing the tension. And we're going to use these pawns and push through. But even small opening decisions can have a big impact on the game. Here, I'm just winning a pawn, right? Yep, that's just an extra pawn. I have a nice looking center. Castle. If you take, I'll take with a rook and be very happy. I need to defend this. But if you don't take after h3, then I'm going to trap you. Whoa! I'm very tempted to snip. Is there anything better? Well, I'm really tempted to play d5 and just have all the pawns running down the board. You know what? I like my pawn center too much. I actually am going to resist. This looks too nice. Like that. Something very aesthetically pleasing. Unfortunately, now if I take, I get hit with queen b6. Alright, alrighty. But this looks nice. It was worth it. It was worth not being materialistic. I have no regrets. I'll block with a bishop, and I can take your next move. Sure. You're heading to Florida in 2 weeks. We're hosting a meetup in Florida in 2 weeks. Just at a disc golf event. Let me grab that rook. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the rook. Please go here and lose your lady. Give me the lady. Bishop e4 should trap the queen. No, it doesn't. Don't support these guys. Queen can go this way. So it's not a trap. But I will win material. Like this. And then bishop here. Just gonna meat spin around. Right, yep. Yep, the classic. Got a skewer here. I'm still very happy with my pawns. What's it called in Catan? Longest road? I've won the longest road. I get some extra points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go me. Okay. Let's target this pawn now. I'm going to take with a bishop, so I'm threatening a discover check on the queen. Hey! Okay. Let's threaten checkmate, just in case my opponent's snoozing on the job. Wait, snoozing? Oof, don't have to say that twice. Okay. That's hanging, this is hanging. We're gonna take here. I'm gonna take here, check. I'm gonna take here, check. Checkmate. Trusty Tyrone is here. That's a great username. Hello to Tyrone. We got a Scandy. We're seeing quite a few of those, eh? All right. We're gonna hit the queen. Knight c3. Grab some center space. Develop the bishop. I'm gonna play a boring... No, I'm gonna play knight f3. I hope you play bishop g4. No? Now I'm playing h3. Tyrone, slow down, buddy guy. I'm gonna attack the queen and blunder. Not quite. And actually, I didn't blunder. Tyrone blundered. What move? I don't know if Tyrone blundered, but I have some opportunities here. Queen on c6 means my bishop's being attacked. Can move my bishop back, or trusty Tyrone, trusting Tyrone to take back with the king. Trusty Tyrone, check. Forking the king and queen. Why didn't Tyrone castle first and then move the queen around? I don't know. That's why he's trusty Tyrone. And bank on a blunder. Now I eat the queen. Now I snip the pawn. Your rook's trapped, buddy. And we're good. I'm not going to take that rook. I can take it next move. It's still trapped, so I'm just going to castle. Okay, okay. But Tyrone is trusty. I could take the rook, and I trust Tyrone to take back, and I win a rook. I win a rook for a knight. But my knight, that knight is a really good knight. I trust Tyrone to play rook c8 to next move, if I don't take the rook. I'm going to go c3, because I trust Tyrone. Move the rook to c8. That's why he's trusty. Check. And I'm going to pick up a free bishop. Even better than winning a rook for a knight is a freebie. Freebies are good. That's a check. I'm hitting the bishop, and when I win the bishop, I'm defending my knight and attacking Tyrone's rook. Tyrone might give up now, by the way. He might be a little demoralized. So it's tough. Uh-oh. Thank you, Tyrone. Maybe I'll take this. Maybe I'll throw in a check. Oh, Tyrone. Check. 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 My queen and knight are coordinating for a shitstorm. There's some discovered attacks here. Check. Don't go here, Tyrone. You gotta go there. Uh-oh. I'm gonna take. Check. Take. Well, 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 Tyrone. Let's park the queen on e6, keeping the king honest and defending this. My bishop's coming to say hi. It's a good move, Tyrone. Let's attack your bishop. And I'm actually going to get rid of your bishop next move. Check. Check. Can I get a checkmate on g8? G8 looks good because the king can't escape. Everything was winning. You just, you know, pick your continuation. GG, Tyrone. Trusty Tyrone wants another game. No, I can't do that. Ahmed, good luck. Oh, d6 against me while I'm doing a d6 speedrun. Okay. I'm going to try to bust d6. Which means I'm going to use the Austrian attack. The Austrians are very good at attacking. So this setup with f4, e4, d4, it's the Austrian attack. Try to bulldoze through the position. I will go for an early e5. The Unsicker attack. Scary names. And just attacking here. I use these pawns to grab some space, and I'm going to use my rook on the h file to try to mate. We're going to take. Oof. There's some juicy moves here. I smell something here. I can sack my queen and it works. We're going to start with this move first. Check. King here, we're going to sack the lady. If pawn e6, I'm still looking at sacking the lady. This is how dangerous of an opening it can be. Yep. Take my queen. Check. Move the king to the corner for me, buddy. That's a good move. That is a good move. Unfortunately, I should still be winning. Because I go here, check. And now I'm gambling. I can just go knight e6, win the queen, and I'm up in exchange with a bunch of pawns. It's totally true. But I'm looking for a little bit more in life. I really am. Which is going to lead me to playing rook f1. And I'm hoping for queen e7 so that I get knight h7 mate. I'm defending my bishop. I still have some ideas here. I could have won the queen, but the king is running. Okay, respectable. But I still have a big attack. I didn't go bishop a3 because of pawn c5. Maybe I can get a pawn checkmate, eh? What's the best way to mate here? A pawn mate would, I think would Would be a nice touch. Can we get it? Please? Pretty please? Can I get a pawn checkmate? This knight is not having a good day. That's a good move. That is a good move, sir. And that does stop checkmate. The king has an escape square, so that's well done. I'm going to give a check just to see where the king is going to run off to. And now we have to figure out how to checkmate the king. I'm planning to go rook f5 and rook h1 for mate. Excellent. Excellent. Rook takes h5. Good game, Ahmed. I wanted a mate, and I wanted to preserve the bishops. So my win conditions were satisfied. We got our aggressive e4. We're getting so many Scandinavians, and I always play the same thing since I started chess. I take the pawn, get the lady out, and start gaining some time attacking the queen. Whoa. I don't think I've ever seen that move in all my years playing chess after taking the Scandinavian pawn. I think one of the first things to do is learn how to be greedy. I want black, if they're going to win this pawn, if that's their intent, prove it. I will defend it, I will develop. You don't want to always just believe your opponent. Sometimes you have to be practical, you're low on time. But it's good to use some calculation. Alright, queen's out, bishop's out, trying to go here. Let's attack. Fork. Queen b6 is the most logical move to me. But I'm happy to trade. Can win a pawn and then black's going to recapture, but I want to practice defending my assets. So I actually expected this move. And this is tactical chess. I'm going to go d4. I can go queen check. I'm going to defend with the queen. But this was what I wanted. Black just using en passant, allowing me to recapture with my bishop. I get closer to castling. I open up lines for my bishops. I'm almost tempted. The reason the Greek sacrifice doesn't work is because bishop f5 in the end. However, if we're using good habits here, a couple moves that ring a bell. One is h3, the other is rook e1. Put your rook on an open file. And now we got some ideas. All right, ladies and gentlemen, tactical opportunity. White to play here. Java Bandit. I spy with my little eye. Tactic. That's right past me anyhow. Bishop check. We sacrifice the bishop, but we get knight g5 and we just win back black's light squared bishop. So we net a pawn and kill some of black's protection. Now let's say black doesn't take. There's a legal move, king h8. Then I'll just bring my bishop back and say, hey, I'm a pawn bandit. I'm happy to be up 2 pawns. No problem. Okay, game review time. King takes bishop, we go knight g5 check. King goes back, queen takes bishop. I have 2 pawns and I'm preparing to play queen h3 or queen h4, queen h7, checkmate. Black's not developed, their king's wide open, they're down 2 pawns. Queen does defend c4, so the coordination is lovely. I need to try some new things against e4, e5 for this speedrun. I have been trying some new things, but we always want more. We'll try queen h5. We'll play the, whatever this is called, the Patsu attack or something. So I threatened mate, my opponent defended everything perfectly. And if you go for something cheeky like this, you have to be careful of this move. I'm gonna go knight e2, so my queen is stable here. Even gonna go h3 so that I don't get hit with this at any moment. And I'm noticing this is weak in the dark squares, eh? So I'm gonna go d3, preparing bishop g5. My knight's here, so I'm ready to defend against that. I think I'm gonna go bishop g5. Just right away. Yes, I'm hanging this, but I take on f6. A lot of things are collapsing. I won a knight, black won a pawn. I win a rook, black wins a rook. I end up winning an extra piece there. Count the material. That was very profitable. I could have thrown in c3 and prevented losing the rook. But sometimes I don't want to play too accurately. Okay. This is a move I like playing. Now that c5 and e5 have both been played, I know d5 is available as an outpost, or it can't be challenged by pawns. So I'm happy to trade. Because I'm up a piece. Is my opponent going to notice that the piece is hanging? Bishop b2 is a good move here. I was gambling a bit. I was totally gambling. Because after bishop b2, I'd have to move my knight back. But it's fun to gamble. Well, not for the kids watching. Thank you for the bishop. Go rook here. Activate the last piece. Lovely square for my knight. My knight wasn't hanging, but I'm very happy to get moves like this in. Okay, Java Bandit. White to play and move here. I got my knight on a nice outpost. What's the next move? Knight b6, correct. Let's fork the queen and the rook. And then what's our next move gonna be? Assuming they move the queen. And we're gonna take the rook. So we're gonna be up a rook and a bishop. When you're up that much material, what's the goal? Trade off material. So if we want to trade off material, now that we're up so much material, what's a very effective move? Trades are good, even if they look ugly. He takes f5, yes. And I have attack on the queen. And now it's going to be hard to lose the game. It's going to be very hard to lose the game. Check. Queen is in the corner. It's the perfect time to attack the king. Check. Go me. Alrighty. We're playing a lot of Indonesians in this speedrun. B6. Amon likes to play that. B6 usually means your opponent's not fighting for the center, since they're not playing any pawn moves there. Ah, maybe a hippo enthusiast. Okay. Time to grab the space. Give me the center. Queen E7. That's not the hippo. It's just a castle. This is similar to my bird speedrun too. I use this maneuver a lot. Queen E1, and I sometimes bring my queen over to the H file. D5 I didn't expect, I gotta say. I'm gonna play E5 and shut down some of Black's bishops. H3, if C5 I go knight B5. Okay, that's a good move. I'm gonna be greedy. I'm actually just gonna play G4 and kick the knight away. I'm grabbing space, but not in a way that permanently weakens the king. All of my pawns are well supported, and Black doesn't have natural breaks. They use C5. This move, unfortunately, I'm an en passant, and then I have G5 forking two pieces. And even though I've opened up my king, winning a piece is good enough. Grab. We are up a piece, so I'm just gonna play basic perfect chess, which is just trading and winning an endgame. Why? Well, Black played a move to avoid trades, but has to burn some time. Gained a move for free. Take with the queen or take with the pawn. Taking with the pawn opens the F file. Taking with the queen prevents Black from castling queenside. I'm going to take with the pawn just to correct my structure. It does allow the queenside castle, but if I took with the queen, they could kingside castle. So I don't think there was a perfect solution. I think Black wants to play this next. Okay, I'm going to bring a rook to the open file. I'm really tempted to play this move, so forgive me, I'm going to just play it. I'm giving up a rook for a knight, which of course looks very bizarre. But my idea is that I'm going to plant a bishop on e5, like this. And permanently just chill with it and put a lot of pressure on. So there's a few different ways this can go. I'm just going to keep that bishop there for the rest of the game. And bring my other pieces in. This bishop and pawn I think are worth more than the rook that I gave up. I can support the pawn with rook f1, but the bishop's just permanently there and I'm going to use my minor pieces and attack. But yeah, I am valuing... Let's go here. Go away. Put my rook on the A file. I see some attacking ideas. Take that. Oh, I'm a little low on time. I didn't notice that. My opponent's playing pretty well. But my bishop is very good. My king is safe. Check. 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 I just see a checkmate, so I'm going to play it. But I thought black played really well here. The combination to see would be check, king here, check, king can't go anywhere there, check, and mate. So it's going to be checkmate no matter what. And it's all because of this bishop. But I thought black played pretty well. Good game. The Sicilian. Let's try the wing gambit. b4. I'm trying to sacrifice the side pawn for one of black's important center pawns. And get some pressure with my center. But I'm not super familiar with this opening. I'm temporarily down 2 pawns. It's called the wing gambit. Don't ask me, but it's an opening. In blitz it can be pretty playable. You kind of get a French kind of position. I can take this back the next move. You get like a French kind of position. The price of a pawn. But you're playing a Sicilian player, and they're not that happy having a cramped position. So we're going to see how this plays out. I'm taking this later because the pin is still there. Oh! That's an interesting looking move. Okay, let me move back. Black is very much distracted with trying to maximize material. In the meantime, I think I'm actually going to end up winning a piece because I got a little too greedy. This knight's hanging now. A little too greedy, sir. Yeah. I was just trying to get a good French position. Now I'm up a piece. Even better. I didn't get to show off the opening too well. You're supposed to be down a pawn, but you get quick development and you get some Greek gift ideas. The bishop is going to go back to d3. We're going to farm pieces. And my rook has rook lift potential as well, eh? Yep. Black abandoned. They're a little demoralized. That's their fault. They got greedy here. Here, just develop. They're still up a pawn. But we'll take it. A 1400, highest rated opponent so far. And we have a Scandy. So, I like to give back the pawn. C4, you'll keep your pawn. Black will get development. So I'm going to give it back up and just play my normal kind of game. There's a move I'm going to play first here. It's H3, just to take away this option when I go knight F3. Knight F3 is important because I'm supporting my center. Now we're going to castle gently. And I like the space advantage right now. I do. I'm going to go queen b3, so I have spaces for my rook on d1 and e1. I didn't want to go queen c2 because I thought I could get hit by the bishop. So b3 looked like a safe square that, you know, gives space. Okie dokie. Black is looking more and more cramped here. So how can we take advantage? This bishop is now shut down a little bit. I'm going to go bishop f4. Then I might have some knight b5, knight c7 ideas. What do you think about that? Okay, that is a move. I'm going to take so I can open this up. Now I want to go knight c7, but this bishop is hanging. So I'm going to first play rook e1. Now I want to go knight c7 next, but I have a lot of pressure. Black's a little behind in development. And there's some holes. Fork time. Thank you. We have a pin, so it makes sense to add more pressure to the pin. And it facilitates some trades like bishop f3, because this is a good looking bishop. That's not the move, buddy. That is not the move. Now I take the knight for free. I take the lady. Check. I offer a trade. Check. All right. Well, I know people like smothered mates, so let's take here and hopefully we get knight f7 check in. Check. You know what's coming. King here. Check. Check. And mate. Tommy! Good luck, Tommy. We have a French. Mr. Java Bandit requested this already. Let's attack it. I want to beat down the French defense. So I'm going to push my pawns down and squeeze. Squeeze. Grab the center. Support the center. Ah. Sorry, I just had to think for a second. I messed this up? Me? What about Tommy? I messed it up and I won in 10 moves. Tell that to Tommy EBK. Yeah, the bandit. Suvarik, good luck. B6 again. We're gonna run this one down. I'm feeling frisky right now. It's Valentine's Day. Alright, here we go. We're gonna set up some Greek ifs. In a moment. I put knight e2 so that I can play c3 and continue the pawn chain. Infrastructure is very important. Infrastructure. And this gives me a base of operations. I'm gonna keep... Oh, I love to see that. I'm gonna take. I'm not gonna take the pawn en passant here because I want to open up the position. Open up my bishop. I see a weak pawn on e6. I see a rook move to e1. I see a queen move to e2. I see pressure and pressure and pressure. Everywhere. Pressure. Backwards pawn. Good bishop. Bad bishop. Ooh, my spidey sense is tingling here. I'm close to something. I'm close to something. Go knight h5. I want to bring the lady into the attack. Are you serious? Oh man. I didn't see that move. It's okay. Bring all the pieces in. All my pieces have forward positions. The queen is doing something anyways. You want to be at the right place at the right time. Knight takes, queen takes, and all of a sudden I have everything. Everything here. Big attack. Bad bishop, bad knight, bad queen. Good bishop, good knight, good queen. We're threatening checkmate. Threatening checkmate. Threatening checkmate. Can I slide in? Queen g6 check, queen h7 mate. Can I slide in? Check, check. Or check, check. Both are mate. Check. Checkmate. Good game. Suvarik. You've made it through another episode of my E4 speedrun. To continue watching the next one, just click on the video beside me, and all I ask is that you consider clicking that subscribe button below the video to support our future content.